Hello, this is Stephen Stott, First Officer of the USS Ronald E. McNair and also candidate for Vice Commander Starfleet on Team Parmley Stott. As you know, the ballots are out and you can vote either online or via mail ballot. The main thing I wanted to talk about first is to say that it's important that you vote. Historically in elections, it's normally a very low percentage of people that actually engage in the vote. Therefore, that means that that low number of people that are voting actually have a control and say over who becomes, an elected official or, in this case, commander of Starfleet. This is one of these unique situations where we have 5 very qualified teams that are running. It's important that each member that's able to vote votes. We're using a different format this time, and so it really is important that each vote counts and that you prioritize those votes accordingly. That's all I really want to say about that. I just want to encourage you members out there to get out there and vote. Many of you have been online talking and asking your questions, expressing your opinions about the campaign so far. And believe me, all the members of Team Parmley Stott appreciate that, as well as I'm sure the other teams do. It gives us an opportunity to answer questions and engage with the members of Starfleet. With that said, the main reason I want to get online and talk to you here today about is tomorrow is the 50th anniversary of Star Trek. I started liking Star Trek on 8 September 1966, as I mentioned in my introduction video. My mother and I shared a great bond with that because she was a great lover of Trek. As a matter of fact, when she was alive, she was also a member of the USS Ronald E. McNair. Every day that I think back on it, I really cherish the time that I experienced enjoying Starfleet as well as my hobby of enjoying Star Trek. A lot of my beliefs, a lot of my values have been linked directly to the things that I've learned as a young child watching Star Trek, talking about diversity, talking about fairness to others, talking about right and wrong. Star Trek became a very shaping element in my development as a young child. So I've grown to really love the genre, really respect Gene Roddenberry for the vision that he had in Star Trek. Here in Starfleet, all of us in one way or another have come to love Star Trek. That's one of the reasons that we selected to become members of the fleet and enjoy this genre. I hope that as we go forward with Star Trek, with the upcoming, with the new movies out and with the upcoming new series, that we continue to enjoy Trek in its diversity and also bring in new and younger members into the fleet so that they can enjoy Trek and we can share our experiences with them in terms of what Trek has meant to us. I encourage you out there, members of Starfleet, to be your own recruiters across the board. That's one of the objectives that we have as Team Parmley Stott and Members First. Just want you to know, as a potential Vice Commander of Starfleet, that I encourage each and every one of you to be recruiters for Trek. And I'm sure that you are out there and pushing it. But it's really important that when you're talking to people about Trek, make a plug for Starfleet as a venue for those people that just are borderline Trek fans or not really interested. It's not that they have to wear the uniform, but that they have an opportunity to engage. I just met someone earlier today buying light bulbs. I mentioned the fact he saw my hat. I was wearing a Starfleet hat, and he mentioned the fact that he was a Star Trek fan, and that gave me an opportunity to give him one of my ship cards, as well as talk to him about what Starfleet is about. And hopefully we've gained another member. But that just made me think, how much each one of us is important to the entire process of building the fleet as we move forward, and using not only this 50th anniversary as a means to do that, but every day as a living example of what Trek is about in terms of charitable actions, in terms of, brotherly love, all that encompasses Star Trek. Anyway, those are the things I wanted to bring up. I want to wish each and every one of you a happy anniversary for the 50th. I'm sure, like most of you, you're either going to enjoy it by going to see the movie again, or doing a movie marathon with the original series, or Next Gen, or any of the other series that we have out. My hope is that you thoroughly enjoy not only the day, but the entire year as we move forward to celebrate the vision that Gene Roddenberry started with Star Trek. This is Stephen Stott saying, live long and prosper. And I hope that as you vote for the people that you think will do the best job in leading Starfleet. Fleet Captain Stott out.